Stamford Bridge tomorrow, 4:30 kickoff. Welcome back to From the Shed and welcome back to the channel. If you're new, as always, please make sure you subscribe. You leave your thoughts in the comments, all that good stuff. But Liverpool tomorrow, newly crowned Liverpool. Hopefully they've been boozing all week. Hopefully they've not had too much time to train. Hopefully they don't really care about this game. Ideally, we want to beat Liverpool tomorrow. It's going to be hard. It's going to be difficult. I'm thinking back to the time when we had to give them a guard of honor, I think at Anfield, not too long ago, 2019. They've had to give us a guard of honor before as well at Stamford Bridge. And tomorrow we have to return that favor. We have to give Liverpool fans and Liverpool the guard of honor for winning the Premier League, rightfully so. That's going to be a painful day. That's going to be, if you're going to the game tomorrow, make sure you have that extra pint before you go out to your seat. Do not watch that guard of honor. Stay and have a pint on the concourse and then go to the game. And if you're watching at home, make sure you don't turn on till about 25 to 5, 20 to 5. Let's all miss the guard of honor. But credit to Liverpool. They've done well. They've done what they needed to do this season. They've played well. They've played the best football. They've shown up when they needed to. Mo Salah's been amazing. McAllister's been amazing. But tomorrow we have to beat them. No ifs or buts. We have to beat Liverpool tomorrow. We have to. The performance in the Conference League earlier on in the week was brilliant from Chelsea from a 4-1 perspective. Nicholas Jackson, 2 goals. Brilliant performance from Nicholas Jackson. Brilliant performance from Enzo Fernandez as well. But tomorrow's a totally different ball game. We're playing the Premier League champions. And theoretically, we have to. We look at the table as it stands at the moment. Whilst I'm recording this, we are currently 5th in the league. Nottingham Forest dropping points yesterday was a blessing in disguise. We need to make sure we can capitalise on that. But as you can see, as the table shows here, Chelsea, as I'm recording this, are 5th in the Premier League. No losses in our last 5 games. 60 points. We need to get into that 63-point mark tomorrow. We need to make sure we can get to top 4 comfortably. Now, tomorrow, big games are happening. We've got Newcastle playing tomorrow as well. I think today, as I said, as I'm recording this, Arsenal are playing, Bournemouth are playing. It's going to be a tough one. It's going to be an absolutely tough game. Now, my concern for the game tomorrow is because 2 things. I don't want Liverpool to come into this game. And they're going to make changes. Arne Slot said yesterday that there's going to be changes to his 11. The likes of Harvey Elliott, Curtis Jones, maybe Endo, or Conor Bradley potentially will get some game time tomorrow. But my worry going into this game is that we underestimate Liverpool. And we think because they've won the league, that it's all over. And we don't necessarily have to care about what's happening in terms of the league, in terms of the fact that they've won it. They've been partying. We've seen a couple of the parties that they had after winning the league. But we can't expect Liverpool to take their foot off the gas. And I don't think they will. I don't think they will take their foot off the gas. I think they will be wanting to win that 3 points tomorrow. But we have to be there. We have to be there and want it more than Liverpool tomorrow. We have to. We have to. Enzo Maresca has confirmed that Robert Sanchez potentially will be out for the game. We know that Wesley Fofana is out for the game. Jørgensen, if he's in goal, has to put in a performance of his life tomorrow. No silly mistakes, no stupid things at the back from the defenders. Because whoever plays for Liverpool, they're still going to be up for it. Some of these players now in Liverpool's team, as Arne Slot said yesterday, are fighting for their positions in the squad next season. The likes of Curtis Jones, Darwin Núñez, Jota, Diaz, Gakpo. They all fight for their place. And another thing, they all fight for the manager as well. Now, in terms of Chelsea tomorrow, it's a massive game for us. But in terms of Chelsea, we need to see the same performance we got to see against Juice Garden on Thursday. We need to see that, but the intensity, the levels, the chances that we're creating, we have to take them. And I'm going to say this as well. I think Tariq George needs to start the game. Because I watched Jadon Sancho on Thursday, And I don't know how a player of that quality isn't able to take on a defender. The quality is there for Jadon Sancho. He's got the pace, he's got the footwork, he can cut in, he can go on the outside, but he can't take the player on. Like Tariq George offers a lot more on that left side. For me personally, he has to start the game tomorrow. He has to start the game. And Maresca, I know what he's going to do. I can see it already. We're going to see Moises Caicedo potentially at right back. Moises Caicedo has to be in that midfield tomorrow. Because if it is Szoboszlai, McAllister, or even Endo in that midfield for Liverpool, it's going to be tough for us and we will get overrun. And the midfield, it's a cliche thing to say, but that's where the game's going to be won. And that's where your engine is. You know, that's where your engine is in football. So you have to have runners in there, the legs in that midfield. And Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez are going to have to be the two in that midfield for us. They're going to have to be. Big question around Cole Palmer. Does he start? Another game gone without a goal. Another poor performance from Cole Palmer. Very quiet performance. Does he get in the 11? I think he does. I think he has to be in the 11. For me, he has to be in the 11 because we know what he can offer. We've seen what Cole Palmer can do on a good day. I don't think we can afford to drop Cole Palmer. Essentially, with Cole Palmer, I think he just needs a goal. If Cole Palmer can get a goal tomorrow, confidence is through the roof. Because he's doing everything else right apart from scoring goals. He's making the right runs. He's occupying the space in the right way. He can take on defenders. He can take on other players. He can trap back and help out defensively as well. But he has to start scoring goals. He has to start scoring goals. Essentially, we need 3 points tomorrow. Now, we haven't got the best of records, I'm going to be honest, of winning games against Liverpool, even at Stamford Bridge. If you just look back here on the last couple of games, they beat us obviously earlier on in the season, 2-1 at Anfield. The League Cup, let's not talk about that. But that 4-1 drumming that we got, Connor Bradley had a brilliant game that day. Had an amazing game that day, actually, last January. But at Stamford Bridge, if he was the betting man, this has got a draw written all over it. This has actually got a draw written all over it. I don't think we'll have too much quality or more quality to be able to actually outscore Liverpool. But part of me thinks if there's a lot of rotation and a lot of tweaks to that Liverpool squad, two things. We either don't win the game and we draw, or we go to Liverpool and we take it to them. And that's the one I want to see us do. I want us to go in and capitalise on the fact that they've won the Premier League. Some of them will probably be checked out mentally for the season. There'll be swaps and changes in the squad, as Arne Slot said as well. We have to go for it. That's the key thing. We have to make sure our job is not done. Our job is not done. Liverpool, round of applause, your job's done. You've won the Premier League. You can go and relax for the next 4 games. But we can't do that. We have to win every single game now to the end of the season. And this one, United and Newcastle, and maybe even Forest now, although they've dropped off a little bit, but those games are very winnable. This game is the toughest one out of all of them. In terms of my predicted lineup, I'm going to go for Jørgensen in goal. I think he has to start the game. If Sanchez is not fit, then of course Jørgensen will come in as a second choice goalkeeper. Right back, I'm going to go for Reece James, who had a really good game in the midfield, but we need to see him in his natural position at right back. This is a game I'd love to see Josh Ashiempong in, but against someone like Diaz or Gapco, I can't see it. I just can't see that. So Reece James is right back. I've gone for Trevor Chalobah. And I'm going to go with Trevor Chalobah and I'm going to go with Colwell, which worries me because Colwell and Trevor Chalobah always, at least between the two of them, have always got a mistake in them. So that worries me. Shame for Tosun, because I think Tosun's actually been a really good defender for us, but Trevor Chalobah has to come back into the team for me. Now, Cucurella, player of the season, or one of the players of the season for us, has to start the game at left back. The two in midfield, Enzo, Moises Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez are going to be in that midfield. Left side of my attack, I've gone for Tariq George. And on the centre, I'm going to go for Cole Palmer as the 10. And then I'm actually going to go with Pedro Neto on the right side of that attack. Noni Madueke played really well on Thursday, but Pedro Neto, the pace, of Pedro Neto, the quality that he can bring and deliver into the box of the opponent's half. We need that tomorrow. We're going to need it. And let's be honest, that left side of Liverpool is where we should be attacking, because even if it is Tsimikas or Robertson, they're both not the best left backs at the moment. And this is an area that I'm pretty sure with Kerkez potentially going to Liverpool, they're looking to reinforce and get some quality in that left side. But we've got to go for it tomorrow. And that's where that's the weak area for Liverpool, that left side. You got Van Dijk and Konate there potentially. Maybe you'll see Kwanzaa in there or Gomez, maybe. But if he does make wholesale changes, I want to see Nicholas Jackson in that attack, because he proved to me on Thursday that he's got quality in him. And the 2 goals that he scored on Thursday night, they were brilliant goals, especially the second goal. But we have to keep our composure, our shape, and our discipline in that game tomorrow. If we don't win it. If we don't keep the composure, we don't keep the discipline, we're not winning it. We're not winning the game. This is there for the taking. That's my lineup. My score prediction, I'm going to go 2-1 Chelsea. My heart says 2-1. My mind says 1-1. I think it could be a draw. But 2-1 Chelsea. And I'm going to go for Cole Palmer to score tomorrow. I think he does it tomorrow. All the backlash, the criticism that he's been getting over the last couple of weeks, I think tomorrow is the day he shuts up a few of those fans, especially some of the Chelsea fans as well that have been getting onto his back. But I think Cole Palmer scores tomorrow. That's what I think. But let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know what you think in the comment section. And also, don't forget to subscribe, like this video. Let's hope for 3 points, and we'll be back soon.